can become a vice president or in the government. But now when your party ni, you take from Hana Papa Sindum, no your minister under President Kufuor, no your cabinet minister. But Papa Sindum was not an MPP member. You can be a member of the government, but party no now won't come. And not MPP constitution. Almost card ministers are qualified to apply. Say card bearing members of the party. What you say? President Kufuor be the president. Or Kofi PNC. Nippers Alaji Isa. So kind of or be sports minister.
Sports minister, yeah. No
one year MPP. So you can be part of the government. It is MPP for far. Say brother running mate. Never uncle to Aba. Not or the same lyrical the same. Matthew Kofi Bempah. Na pobe catch there and say.
Na napoko.
Cabinet na Kufuor eche almost what we must 7.5 years. Not just say almost 3 months last 6 months na no him say na sami be mu dia. But time na no from 2017. Every time I nominating as running mate or resign. Well, who ansani be our cabinet da. Enti ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye koto abenti no. Oni nyansa chen obi a okurum ha. Se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni nyansa, ana oni nyansa, eno ne Ghana economy am hu ya. Se oni nyansa o, so oni nyansa o, eno ne Ghana economy no. Enti so oni nyansa toto Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho. Ene adwene bi bu o man a. O for Ghana economy. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be inherit here. Ene ba be bu ya ne de ewo mu ya. Mumi ehu ni nyansa na nda ko ka ho asem no na nya no won ase banufo se eno ma won takra se e na otubem na kwa dwimu no ono na dwimu ni nsusu the level of thinking no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na be nyansafo e wo cabinet we chere se na po constituency ko represent on parliament no the program abro papa because on the shallow minded person na po on the shallow minded person Nintias Yemen said they were doing a form any form one anka on shed a nipper but not an MPP by MPP. Oh, rather my goodness. John Adekum Kufuor MPP and anapo eka wasem no. Nanaya asafo mafo no mana Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne gina obobo mu din nanaya asafo mafo Professor Jambafo Kana Foriata Alan Cheremati what a solid team asana Nkwasiafo na obobo mu din according to Napo. Not just say obo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia who Ghana nkonanim ene so oni ho exchange rate no ja ho no e da so da ho ana. Mr. Last week, me tough work do me come na fe kwa de le ma sim se full attendant no wo bua na abroso le dani mani a full na me tori kwa sa na enso ye but not the number of liters a wo bu no later no mo draw my attention was say full no e 9 cedis 99 pesos per liter and the onyansafo Bawumia ne to e could do 16
and no in charge of the economy.
Yes, e could do 16 cedis per liter. What you say? MPP lost election on economic issues. Obia what Ghana had him MPP lose election. Na a economy na asentia.
But se fuel assembly or can say to mu yan kan kire no.
Oh, Enti America says nipa no wo born abasu so oni nyansen. Vice President or no take cabinet no. Oni nyansa chen obombo cabinet nyina. Enema president wo su to me. Enema president here no. Oso ono no ye. Na fuel price not be say na Kufuor. Na Kufuor on regulating fuel prices. On regulating. And I said me am able to akwa mu no e Kufuor. You see that is why a president need cabinet. Na ohia other heads of agencies. Na ye bi obi aba. No aba vice president. Na mpanyinfo a wo ho nyina no wo buo mu nyina ntia because o pese Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye hu ni say Nyankopon bo ade no de nyansa nyina ahye ni tim de kai no. And the other pretty good years. You see, if you have people like Napo moving around doing this kind of campaign, I'm sure they do Friday. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, China was one and the 2 hours. Because I answer in the same way, you know, what the bar, you cannot tell us, say, I buy a train more MPP, I buy a near seeing now you DH, not Nansaniba, who pen all cabinet. I Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Mrs. Dr. Mahmoud opening, you say. Se oda anoma akọchire opani na se obizan se opani anoma yo se mi nsemi wawu anaso omu ya de okache nse wo omu yi eno ane won sem isa sasa opanini ka che osa no ma me wu ya ube mia na menegu okache osa wo a ube ja no ma no otuko na ye se pani adi ntro nje se wo de ubisa pani sa no ma wo anaso omu se eno ane won sem so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so ni nyansan ene ne 41%. So ni nyansan na economy na ujaye. What I said, this double standard man. I don't know why everybody want to project Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to be like, I said, Nanko Pound for them Ghana cry, and Ghana and mind. I mean, what kind of analogy is that? Dr. Kobanko of Ghana no could be said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia record. I know what it was say was he the best at Bank of Ghana?
He was the best. Nana the Bank of Kufuado Anka. Ghana economy no best san krama ne
Nana Kufuado de na bibi na or pedi akọ represent ewo national council e na man ko fa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba ya obeye say ono be hwe economy no ono be say enso na kwa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia pa me say he wasn't the best even among his peers and no more Bank of Ghana. Go and ask, they will tell you.
Ma wasa kire mu say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nyansa wo so nti ye panyansa ni amana akọ represent party no Supreme Court no ono am ye de ne ko ye nyansa again
me wo fa say John oso ntwa nka agu ana won si dan ana odi ka court so ana ni bem na ejina da ka me edi bem a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia asenke edi bem ene mo akwa UN na we no de ye ko wie na ko si se ebi bi wini ye o ebi bi wini ya na eti nyansa ben no de ko ya na eso chen o ma no mo ho at any point in time you hear obi as witness in any case or court. And Omana running mate. You see, the petitioners were 3. Nana Kufuado as the flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the running mate, Jake Otanko Bechebelanti as the national chairman. Okay, I'm petition here. That is how presidential petition is done. And your political party may be called court. When you are going to courts and want to do presidential petitioner, want to mean cause me MPP force omo person on the petition because abana na ye kono na MPP nye candidates na Kufuado na candidate it will be a loss na who here a nipa not the institution MPP who here a nipa and sani pano any the candidate or call about one na Kufuado ana na dey the chi one ne call eno ti na John Mahama dey or the court 2020 ni so who say that the petitioner na John Dramani Mahama and then the running mates and the party now we should represent the party no as national chairman. What I say until who at that point and I said the general secretary at that time until you need that person to represent until don't come Mahmoud Bawumia not only optional because say na kwa John bin number be say na people for prepare nipa ya na obi ada fa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ko e
I so say a friend penifo bi o say me da duro so ufro bi o say ira ye biane me kwa kodi
o say
me ntimi nko
ya na ya say so ko delegate ni ma no mo buo ma ntia say MPP delegate na so ma dwen wo form mu ni nya
o buo ni ntia say o ka
because delegate no o ye nim before MPP delegate o mu ni nyansa we have professionals it is every profession be our Ghana lawyers teachers doctors everywhere who call MPP delegates ma ebi wom but so kwaje maika ti say na pono na nisu ye ni nyansafo o se na pono na mpo be se ni nyansa pa so ban kan che na poso ni nyansa ono de ona mbo na adwi mu do ni so ni nyansa
o bi our rise to this level
rise do ni ena na po rise do ye na po rise do ni etam si na kopo anya ya domo a anka ye ka Ghana vice president anka wo ka say na po na kopo de dum ye nse na po enya Ghana vice president nanka nepa anka nanka me na fufu omo ama no ni bi FMC mi share vice president why else na po anka go be go Ghana ni masen because obi na no kasa hu he na po o enya no ko dina boso kan si nyankopon kra e bo 80 anu ada enya na po
no obo
you have such a character just say basic things are enkwara kwa nim say nyankopon de won tonko na de biara da na pojina boso kan fo nim ka kire mo say oh nyankopon 7:30 to 8 kra no o no obo ni wiase no na wada enti ada na obedi 24-hour economy such a person the thinking what I say na enewa be gina delegate anim e be ye campaign nsemfu say MPP delegates they have decided already they be ameka to say me e ka me nkona nka bato na ene na nka bom 2 o'clock e koyi ye kan na na be mbia esusu ade board no befa honorable Kenneth Japan he is the best candidate delegate ni and whether they like it or not emmo anajo no nsia no som Saturday no na honorable Kenneth Japan we really ni enhwe se honorable Nyakopon ya no be di Ghana so a sabi ordinary party send up me be wuli Ghana
na is a party person
or a party person obi okọ cabinet oni nyansa ye fa nenko it is so no appoint kwata na jo ayi Dr. Mahmoud Bani Abbas ada cabinet nya adwuma the only condition the cabinet on na Kufu Ado abamu ni say Dr. Mahmoud Bani awo Bawuye ni ha cabinet ni ho
okay
pass asem say
mamenda why
Mr. Ekume so me da
search na be sense
ye beba
all right Albert asmani politicals are ena mene no edi enkomo we yam from abrane pa na yabo edi afa kwemu sanse ensu kase ena ba beto awie medical aka chro se Ernest Kofi Owusu Bempah aka Aboa Apapo wa bene brutal atena se ya yebedi nkomo efidium ha sinupen ye ka no se ne ete yamfa seda ema tabia takom eno ye meme dru be ma de atwa se okeka ho ema obi ahunu sampa wugina wiase meme nyina enim na wunya tabia takom na afa tafeta ibedu anwumre no na wugina brane adwuma bebo de edoso kya otwen wonwi eno ho nkomo ene edi abusua pebiai nanom na bebo apopapa afi baby eto adro bi ado ani kyeremu aseme petabia takom onsabetimi akambi na watafre eno ano no se open dodo eto ato amasika ba boto ma afre ni ani nkomo ewo 0243686861 0243686861 na seri ampani eka na yesin tosuo nkoa enante enti Ernest Kofi Owusu Bempah eba no Shadrack Fojo enso so eka ne ho na enipa bi a ene wonanya tumi na womudi Dr. Bawumi achi na womu kire wiase nyina se yan ya ka wiase nyina se be yagimifo wono nkoa ne nyansani owo wiase ya Nyankopon ebo no enipa na womudi na chini kura no so mo le popular chan Dr. Bawumi anankasa na menya sure se sankofu wona hu we eye nkoma ye baba bedi na afi ya to aso akwanim enti fodro e de embeko various constituencies no wo numbers a wo won ya compared to ono Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumi numbers na afi ya hese eye wo mo a wo mudi na chi no e na se so mudi Dr. Bawumi anim ana se esese ono Dr. Bawumi an koso di animu wo mo so koso di na chi we ni nkoma ye baba bedi na area meka ese odi wani chemu asante mantemu a enkomofofo asan akoso engineer kwabna J Japan wono so contest na papa yi se woni ye friend sen policy ba kokora fi so maintain so okan bi oba bia en wonam na yewura kan no hina Japan en wodi nanim esese wodi na esese chese eniama wo ye na asante mantemu no ohope from one station to another ate se nkoma wo die nyina na ye waken ana nkofo ka se abone pa na san nkomo no Ernest Kofi Owusu Bempah atena se ye de anu betum ne ye bi ama bibia aye kama we ene nkomo foforo ene ye ba bedi e wo sinipa dwumadie so ye fa me Mr. Inkum Ernest Owusu Bempah atena se Aboa Apapo me ame wofa nanso hu me ache bruta watena se e wa ha opani akwaba me yuzo muruminia bibi aboko de safa bum ana on kwa open sen open mi enu ye ni abu bibi akoyi
nyame adawo mai
wo shefufu se di anache se bibi aye kunbi na sha se ba
kunbi se free last week na mi shefufu sa ene ye ni abre so ya she volunteer boot ye ni ayifo no na di kosi ani uko kind the book of Proverbs osimu hwemu yi o Farisifo ne Sadukifo morekan aka za quotation
nyame nkan ye
mu hwemu yi o Farisifo ne Sadukifo morekan nti ene ye baya ye de yensem finally akoso ewo campaign so far honorable Kennedy akompra ko Japan ni message eni nioma ye feel say delegates no eso mu hu any propaganda or pushing agenda just to dissuade the minds of any intelligent reporter
all right na said American no Kofi Banu no nko a Shadrack Forjo enso so eka ne ho na Shadrack Forjo e was studio B ya chese woni ebeto kese wa ha enne opani boko de
bisa nkum nyame ade boko
if you to say
if you boko
na ade na say as why basabi na po asem na to so ana
oh se bio MPP ni ewu mu no yema bi wo ha e koso a sometimes you just need to wait for the right opportunity okay na ponse nsem ya wo kan ya okay prior to 2024 elections abede na ba omi a share campaigners and I was na kwa kana not more why because me so obi na no a ensem afiri no mu ba no enye ensem a hye ukran o ensem a titi party me de ma party no kra batan e no mo se chale pe ba bi tina na sabi wu na program abonten ka se on cabinet nipa no we nyansafo or cabinet e ba omi a na firi mo pare chief of staff to subi president to subi sabi wo ba obi we nyansafo no antimi an kire wo kasa se wo gina nipa na wo kasa ma wo kasa honte wantimi an kire wo sade that should even tell you the sort of person or refers we nyansafo no sabi no ntimi mo ne chem so it is easy to sing his appellations enti na ponse nsema wo dia to gye sabi wo we were pa yenana akufo ne from more parenting penifo na wo cabinet mo ni esumo mo because you can't have 19 people sitting on cabinet now one can say Dr. Bamianko and sabi we nyansafo so na sabi oni nyansa na odi to so as a head of economic management team no e dia ben odi ye isusan so papa ben de ba amamuru enti ni sense no de Mr. Nkum I think say delegate will decide the same way you can't kire Ghana for
enti ni ameye ne se obetwen me na ya hyase wa ameba ho na data na wo no waboa yen ame ye de nkomo e wa ha why enti Forjo e na wote ne nka no dedi kan wo hu video a ye boy e wa ha se Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe unu aprekope e wa Asante Mantemu na se mo kan yi wodi fo ana enu anu
dedi kan nkum ubabua me na match ya matiefo me fun ba ko na mza akoto ho no
focus the beba
na match ya watiefo nyina mza me ba ha che na makase ubo adwuma nyame onhirawo na de wuye bia no enkoyi na nkundie no ba sebio wonso so ubenya wo chefa ewo mbi se de etie na minia enra the message I thought say was a normal flimsy yedi ka mama chia tiefu nyina delegates a mo hwe yen obia si ahene ne atu ahene fo MPP amanyoku damase yenim say nyame ye adomo a Saturday you take a decision a one of the historical moments in the history of the MPP ntiano de hono de ye de beja ho ne ye be wi ani akana eya na po asem ya na mempese beka bi na eneno me ti asem me send video no come if you want what the more no yeah me said that's why I was looking for my phone na me pese ka ohwe message a me de man no na nka wa judge for yourself say a futu a me de tu no before elections o ma me koye bonsam adwuma bi okoka ze baumie ni ho ani ni nsam hunan ya e be difficult deputy director of communication for the party we have to defend it the very moment yi no a ye de ne call Bempah assembly hall obia me yi adansini am ye ne upabusa director of protocol busa lord communum busa omo no mo ye around the Kufuado at that time I was on stage as a communication strategist and as a political analyst. I'm speaking not just because me kasa extempo. I'm speaking as an expert. Obi na no kasa wie ya oka mokwa me nkruma no a o hyase bi e push kwa na me ka kire director protocol adon. You see, we have a big job on Monday. One test, and I'm saying we have a big problem on Monday. Asema Papaya Keno. It will take Alistair Campbell to turn this one. Alistair Campbell. One of the big political strategies for Tony Blair at that time of the Labour Party, the New Labour. He was the spin doctor. He is like George Orwell's Animal Farm. Near I preko kitu near friend Squilla. Squilla crack cannot turn Napo's speeches into Nasembi or Bekabia. And I'm just giving you an expression. I have read why. They have no more episode. Nobody can polish Napo's speech. Even Alistair Campbell cannot do it. Everybody should go and read about Alistair Campbell, the spin doctor. Everybody knows him. Go and read about him. Nobody can turn Napo's speeches to right. Not even Squilla in George Orwell's Animal Farm. Udim Squilla. And I'm one of the animals. A brave Farmer Jones, Omukeke Farmer Jones from the Animal Farm. No? He was the one who would say 4 legs good, 2 legs, but some animals are more equal than others. He was the one who was saying that. And then he was able to convince some of the animals that somebody. Now, the American, you know, say, my ferry man, President Kufuado.
How?
Oh, my ferry man. A people are born as well, they will catch you. Yeah, the way I said tennis ball. And another don't go Kufuado. So, they say, no, Utia, or Fasi, Bempah, me, I was one of the youngest people I know me, down. You see, and they so, what cheat, said you were cheers, because of political allegiance. Nanka, assembly I called Julius Caesar. Ebra conspirators no call attack Julius Caesar na we di second war na we di awon na we di awon or dani na ni ore o si etu brute. Okay. Etu brute you two brutus. Na go bia da kasa sabi cabinet wono nyansania na dwinimu do. Now listen to your language. And then today I was discussing with you didn't get it. Say Asema Okano, you were right. But nyanse se me no to na me ka so yeah I am na po me no na te dem na Kennedy Japan na me na wo na bia o say ya dutu. Na so yeah wa nyina nyansania na dwinimu do ya me Owusu Bempah. Na po how would you take it? How would you take it? Nyansania na dwinimu do anti-famous Utia, you were part of the cabinet, chief of staff. Now, posi, muko cabinet meeting na. Nyansania na dwinimu do. Let's forget about say let's situate his language. Nyansania na dwinimu do. Power cabinet meeting. Na dwinimu do. Delegates meeting you. No biya enter the service panic in our mind. Sebi napo utitwi mititwi ye nyina santini wo yadeshi am yadeshi ye nyina etra himfie odi azo ko proper college miss ko proper college me kura de nyame adu me ko communications you could have masters in communications. I've done speech and understand language and I know the meaning of language. So bi kasa no baby okokoduru ni ntworo no ni ntwiaso nyina minim enti asema wo kan ye no sebio uko jina penienim tina sebi ahemfie na po nyini wo tena ahemfie de ntini ma ochiame echeche uko ahemfie awuni ochiame kantankreche na me bodi ana mabam muso otumfo ochiame na kasa okasa ni ton no lo no otumfo ochiame atete bia na asem bi okaye no na amfayi no waten no so atiase ni tina mpanifo nyansen mo nya achiame sebe beya ubetima chichinsem ti asem bi wo to ho a odi ase eso chiamian ene sono ahyenkwa no odi ase enti asem to ho na language a wo kan so one measured and every communication person here you must understand the psyche of the people that you are speaking to. You need to understand asem efri ma no ba de to ho a sign will be the fan and our language you know as a language I mean oti na makase ebia minya bi edi ayeme madie bi and now the language in the world is your canon the interpretation will come out
And today, he himself didn't understand, say, asem o ka ye no. Onim so wodi atem, wodi mpanimfo atem ama asem no, baby adu no, was say Dr. Bawumia campaign, which is me, I'm very happy.
All kind of craft for nipa no mo
Nipa no say enyansafo a o madwini mu do. Tell said you or say aduchu odi education aji a wotimi bua ma education baby oduru ye no sabi na dwunu no okwahwea sabi prebiasa sabi okwahwea ana say sabi na na do gankwa kufu ado na chair cabinet no amwakasa onu na ye the president of the Republic of Ghana sabi onu dey take all the bold initiative for appointing Dr. Bawumia no omu nyina so medi na chi no sabi kufu ado na dwunu no. That is the literal meaning. Akufuado adwemu no. Enti sabi me person dey use words bi. Enti no so omo kotena cabinet a ensem omo kan nyina Dr. Bawumia dey na nyansa wo. That's what Napo is trying to say. That is exactly what he's trying to say. And it will take, I mean, he cannot explain it. And then we have a question, so why is it that anytime you make a statement that becomes controversial? It means that certain language I would be babontino and now also really if I were him and I was going to make that statement, I would look at the even why am I kasa Ghana for saying Owusu Kwame Nkrumah
even the
saying no. And now saying a Kwame Nkrumah or Tie Ghana, even outside the corridors of the country. Listen to the vice president, Eddie. Let me be a no, okay, if you busy down stock, okay, we disagree with the policies of Kwame Nkrumah. Does it mean that if I make a statement that my statement not may come? They can say the Kwame Nkrumah doesn't belong. No Kwame Nkrumah, no. Kwame Nkrumah.
Yes, or no, the uncle.
Kwame Nkrumah. Tell you, that's your language. We cabinet one a cotton say, Usha Dr. Bawumia, means some more canning your maoya. Ye, not dream do, ama ye yansan fua, our more not dream do pa, Dr. Bawumia, a chinobia. What are you trying to say, Napo? Are you trying to convince everybody, say, Dr. Bawumia will be pleased so that he will accept you as a running mate? Or I don't get it. I don't get it. Meaning, also the catch and a person a bar, but he means as in a kind one of the top speech writers or a political philosopher. Or say better if you don't you know how to you don't know how to speak. But yes, it's better not to speak at all. Better not to speak at all. Because silence can also be pregnant with information. So, it is very important, said Dr. Matthew Poku Bempah. Say, you know, what science can keep the wounds of our voters out there, and the delegates are going to look at this. I'm not sure the political implications. I've shown you the communication aspect. But because time, you know, political implications. Is that somebody made a macasa me who underestimate you, Bempah, you underestimate me at your own peril. I've been able to work around a president who has ruled this country for 19 years. Don't joke with me. Now what we are thinking now is that the same mistake on Koye. I didn't lose this election. Ghana will be full. My delegates be full. Ma, ye poor, but the same mistakes is what they are repeating. Nothing has changed. The people who were around him, the language that Napo was using, left, right, center. Now, the name Ghana for he can't be some Ghana from Persia Betium. They are repeating the same thing. Opa, go and check. I was part of the campaign team. Arrogance, sheer arrogance, sheer shenanigans, and that's what is happening. That's what is happening here. Oh, near the Numa Shem Sisifiani. Yeah, and you know what has changed? Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah. Onyankopon kura woda. Onyankopon kura woda. And you're like, what is this man talking about? onyankopon kra oda onyankopon kra oda tienyo God Almighty looking at the voter population in the country, almost about 85% or 60% of the population in the country are all Christians. Then you call the bluff of God. I've always told him, Mister, you have to hire experts to coach you on what to say and what not to say. I'm sorry, President Rollins is going to be casting to me with me, Owusu, Bempah, Champagne, I'm teasing, as more kind of answers. I'm saying, oh, Mr. President, what do you? I'm sorry. You need an expert to coach you because you are not doing yourself any good. They say, now, buy into the political realm. Let me tell you one thing. Napo has even opened the Pandora box for Ashanti people to start thinking, hey, maybe you could be an Okasano. Yes, you have to Kumasi view. You can be a Kosu Kumasi. Cabinet now got now one in Yansafu. Obey energy minister, me Kaiser President Kufuado catch me say, you see, Mr. President, me na make yes, me can Mr. President, I'm not for Kasi Kumasi development, Kosu, I'm not for complaining. What I say? See, Asante, my bill, my mom ministers, my mom, all parastatal institutions in Asante Fofa, Intino, or Asante Wasem, our Pese Asante, my Munyam Chomuchano. One of the key cabinet positions I admire why na Abanya Ekufuado Dubai, what do you want to do? Party Matthew Kuku Pepe. Why? We the cancer the system so. Say, what cancer mama become Dr. Baumia. So, your education minister. I don't know Bempah no wo you must open so the development. Okotra cabinet na wo kasa. Nobody can take you for a ride. MP for Mensia. You became an energy minister at that time too. Mebwa. Na Swami interchange. Ye kwa kate sodo. Na manapodi mudi. Swami interchange. Ye kwa cabinet ye kwa share Ashanti Fobo say Swami interchange ye be ya mom. Crowd from dome me na poyani na tia town crowd from dome e kan bi e na mafo di atemtwa ya da pass o mu koto aba crowd from dome ya ntumi antran cabinet man nyansafo na nyansa ntumi anka say crowd from dome Swami interchange Asantefo eto abama MPP the whole Ghana o pebebia sa Asantefo di gasi ye beto abama MPP no political party can change MPP. We can be in power for so many years. It is a cabinet. Now, everyone is the president, you know, also not dream no. And according to Napoleon, president, not dream no. It's in who are more dream no. What me and transfer who say cabinet on. There must be a decision. As that decision, you know, should inure to the benefit of Asante people. Bet me Swami interchange yogo.
And one of such a men's Bonsuko and into
person who cried a mechanism. Or no, the person mechanism. What you say? It is sign normal way and the co open the Pandora box. A cover processing a poke of a problem because you have a Swami phone to a man because such a man was about to send on with the catch. Me call me catch us a mopa, from me Owusu Bempah tea. Mumma me Oseche Mensabu, Yensi Swami. Na mene no nante nko macro junction near share the obabagene so the most unpopular MP in the history but we are the is good for us. They should keep on talking. They should keep on talking. But me am popu pempede Mr. na no asem enkoyi Ejebeya, you shouldn't talk at all.
All right. Now, when you say, Komna J. Japan engineer and so hobby. Na, and now peace pact. Ya, omoko say no. I say, and near be a koso ano kweni se neni ane hunti papa na kasa bruta. Na ma yeti ne nkomo. Na fe yanto aso enfemfria.
I think we have to call the bluff of Kennedy Japan. We studio, I mean, no one can be that.
Yeah.
Na me ya na me pese to say young dream ya hwem ne assign e ko IMF be ko kwetwetwe ti ne assign our debt ran sa kasa na emfata na onyai e ade a waya na obi en kan hwe nti da bia na okoso ye Mr. De Tembiano can be binenya. I try to correct him because I'm a custodian of the history of our party.
Yeah.
Men traum will be me good party ntia. Asema how can say no kre. And so okay. I dare no complain about. Clause net say ye to abana eso accept it. Is there? Oh cousin say one person sign because it be an SCC. And chairman no kase. Entina here said during the presidential process. One, say because a meme agent will be a print ballots.
Yeah.
Enti also agents, that's all. We also appointed 2 agents for every polling station. Or more. Enti na saying be a saying but say or say on 114 or 104 and 14. None the agent or whatever. Where is the document to prove what he said? Where is the document to prove what he said? Enti oyobia ope explosive talk no be enka no hwe sa na obegina television so twa to me kwabena Japan so say me makokum Adams or Tamale and I'm ready.
Yeah.
Engineer kwabena J Japan. And I say
Somebody that I'm close with, and sometimes I don't want to say something about, but the idea of kind who hear me one is say yeah leader ewo and one more ye leader or ye streeter. You plead or you sweet and go for Shatawale.
Sister Sanet and came from
Are you sure he said that?
He said it. He said it. The video is there,
but engineer, well, I thought say maybe you also are a politics or a very but you obi your politics I won't tear for now when you're a politician, Papa. They see me qua Ashanti region. Say if I'm not lying. Every radio station that I come out wouldn't be a it's like a warning. And I will give you to ye be Canada Japan. Say, Maza, Mungo, Canadian, I'm for no more for now. Ma, do I be the This is the first interview I'm granting last year, February. Yes, I'm catch you. Also, the baby, I'm a month for Kennedy, and nay, I'm out for Musa, some American. We can't throw. And we a politician. I won't hear from in any case. As I'm going to say a street boy, a young of Shatawale, who cry me, second Japan, the master. Shatawale Groma Opa Munko fresh Shatawale no fan metna na mon can be fan on say street you know who do they look up to ya ka streeter ya wa kare kwabeje Japan me am ofa as well kai Shatawale so Kennedy Japan he kneel down on the floor.
Yeah.
What are they supposed to tell you?
I remember say one of
it was street you know street boys so we understand the language. Do you know the language? So the you be the book to do now what bow before the person. It is Shatawale no say the master de Kennedy Japan. So they say and they are the street boys. They understand the language of Kennedy. What they say? Dr. Bawumia the language in the you street boy I am for business as usual. Bourgeois. Now say it take one YouTuber in America to come and change the paradigm shift in the world. Mindset say Silano Sana politics na etie. Now other than that, even with the tears you come Japan the end the year for and I see because no him say asemo kan no it doesn't work like that. Street people know say Kennedy Japan is your man. Go to the market woman, go to the taxi driver, go to the ordinary people. They are saying say Kennedy Japan. Ya fana ma yen twaba. And I said this. Now my dear Inkum and never be a word woman, media, minimum akitwe by say. And they perceive Dr. Bawumia. Etiasiese. The popularity in conform within a chair we did Yemia Gideon Boako, Yemia Asenso Boache, Yemia Samuel Awuku, Yemia Dr. Yu Free, na omo di Dr. Bawumia chi omo ya MPC ni nyina omo ya popular chi Dr. Bawumia
Samum.
The data Dr. Bawumia data no ono no believe in ti bibia ya di data na be ma no eti na Europe pe pese Ghana fo nyina ti ase se delegates no pe candidate bi amana di animu ama akoji tumi ama MPP enye Dr. Bawumia because the lieutenants omo ya MPC omo ya nyina they are all popular than Dr. Bawumia and we are going to show this on the board aminia eyiwa obeshasie take it from there and show turn on off
Mr. Nkum.
Yes.
I would say Bawumia ko for see aton Bawumia aton na but yeah can say it's a laptop in this when what one says you will be there's a difference between say oba de ruga na ye to ade see to Bawumia ke new opposition. So these are the data HSSBU marketing and marketing crowd no or the favorite even with
Bawumia is the most marketed presidential candidate in the history of Ghana. Politics, so the most marketed. When your opportunity to be a running mate for how many years?
8 years.
8 years. Vice president for another 8 years. 16 years. Not even Kwame Nkrumah. Now no better as because as natural. If you check the analysis.
I have a Tano North. Gideon Bwako constituency.
Tano North. You repeat it. Gideon Bwako.
The constituency.
You're the spokesperson
of Dr.
Bawumia. The constituency. Tano North. Cannot be
a difference of 2,000 votes. And a Gideon Bwako.
DBT. Dr. Bawumia. Cannot you say?
19,000. That's against 21,000. Dr. Bawumia 19,000. Gideon Bwako nya 21,000. Yeba bantma asenso boache enra or bantma say a piece in mum and a presidential candidate marketing constituency. It is not the truth. Yeah, the figures ebe distribute oko bantma constituency asenso boache 47,000 but me 44,000. 3,000 votes difference. Ultra for as if for constituency nito. As if for 34,000, Dr. Bawumia 33,000. If you just say Doctor, you are free in your 23,000. Dr. Bawumia 20,000.
I want to stress already. One of his lieutenants today.
Constituency. The bad man.
Yes.
Who is training the bad boys for Dr. Bawumia?
Yes. It is if the justice is delegate or they know say Bawumia as a presidential candidate will never win an election.
Yes.
It's the Obia will never contest Bawumia even at that constituency. No. Omo Phyllis any passes omo Philip Bawumia. And some of the jury, another prayer, Okochesi, Natoshi, on constituency, no, another prayer at Chimba, by 6,000 votes, and some of the jury. Nipa on some of the jury, Nipa 6,000, Kotobama, another prayer, and on far line, who Kofi, did no good to Bawumia. New job in South, Michael Chibefi, the constituency, no, 32,000, as against Bawumia, 29,000, 3,000 votes. Of what's you be a Quadio Ponkroma, 18,000, as against 15,000. And decide people when you know Dr. Bawumia. If any of them comes to you to tell you, say, Bawumia prefer candidate for Nkwa, this I will say, how have they marketed Bawumia even in their own constituency?
Could draw upon Kromakra in Ofwasa, yes. So on your popras and Kofwejano.
Yes, and no crowd by 3,000 votes. What you say? Oba Akukoma, Samuel constituency. Obiti Dr. Bawumia 3,000 votes. Ewo Akupon.
And you got 3,000.
Yes. It is delegate a more coupon. When you want to say, Moko trouble about Bawumia, the Kwaba to say, president, and you pay a trouble coupon, they will not vote for Bawumia. That's what you show. Oko,
Techiman South,
Martina James Akos and the constituency, you know, the votes, you know, almost 10,000 votes to Bawumia. A James Akos and the constituency difference. I don't know. Abetifi, Dr. Brian Amwati, Brian Champon, the constituency will be Dr. about 2,000 votes. Achimoda, we are seeing a difference of 2,000 votes. Oh, Achimoda.
Kwesiakwa is not even so. The Dr. Bawumia Echo,
the constituency 2,000 difference. Oko Takrade, votes difference or Takrade, 1,000 between the MP in Takrade and Bawumia.
Now, but the other one is all tears here, how to say. The MPF by Champonia Kukudio about contesting who vote against Dr. Bawumia.
Even your constituency,
even was already to Bosomche, I need to say Bawumia 700 and something votes. It was say Obama contesting. It is a Casa, Mlanchini in our sorry, so contested Dr. Baumia. Okay, go looking at the vote
before Owusu.
Yes,
so Owusu trouble. 42,000 as against 2.
That is whopping.
That was trouble. And then Owusu saw camera seems to see on top of my Dr. Baumia. Knowing very well, some of the Dr. Baumia trouble, they won't vote for him.
Onimni Aoka.
Supreme constituency.
Oforikum, Manchia South, Ahafo North, Odotobri, Manson Kwanta, Ahafo Southwest. And when you members of parliament who vote just in Dr. Baumia.
Akwedi nyapa.
Oko Akiman Premier, Afija Abri East, Abrim, Abuakwa South, Fantiakwa South, Ayesuano, and Prior So OPK constituency. Some members of parliament who vote and also in Dr. Baumia. Ni ababo sume fra ho e hona
e chese omo le popular e
chese popular nyina why say you cry 87 seat our parliament e move 57 e vote does that's what it means but sume fra ho ye chairman wuntumi constituency no
da bia no ye but sume fra ho ye ya ayi abrantie ya no
anya abrantie ya ode white abon nsa ye dede no church board so teacher ni
ono anga za kwa no nimze oni yi
jabini anya so tum ono abotobi obiti Dr. Wema 2000 so constituency e ho na
abrantie oba ye onche da nyi
o se chairman sabo
John Dako for the oba ye o se chairman John Dako anya popular
John Dako amen kaya
John Dako
o popular chairman Dr.
obiti Dr. Baumia constituency amanso bibia obiti Dr. Baumia okwa kumawu a PC e won biti Dr. Baumia so wo sa constituency no afi yemfa na se omo ma we ninu mum krampo no e na ebiti Dr. Baumia yemhwe constituency na MPP wo seat elusu ye yemhwe mo performance so bi kwa Baumia from 2020 na ajo na wo ho na ye MPP seat na Makoko Junior beje ye Makoko Junior elusu seat no onya 50,000 votes ono na elusu seat ni the vote does in the Baumia 48,000 those omo no su yo Ablekumanov I think say we Osla na Ablekumanov Osla BT Dr. Baumia wo ho Ablekuma West peace no ho BT Dr. Baumia ayawa so West Wagon Lydia Lasa obiti olusu seat no BT Dr. Baumia 3,000 votes yakwa amasamanya MPP peace ni lucy vote obiti Dr. Baumia by 2,000 votes but ya no English amount from slatete obiti Dr. Baumia 3,000 votes Tama West olusu peace seat no olusu seat no obiti Dr. Baumia by 500 votes e was our constituency wo aha na elusi ya ayawa so central e ho Muslim community obi peace no elusu seat no obiti Dr. Baumia okan Cross South ye elusu seat no all right but nipo elusu seat in vote stand also sin Dr. Baumia Tama West ye elusu seat no the vote does in Dr. Baumia Abura Asembu kwa makese ye elusu peace seat no ho no but nipo ho vote does sin Dr. Baumia the elusu seat no Auto Senya East Kaswa
Hawakumsi
one Dr. Baumia vote different 7,000 how you seat no Hohoy Peter Mewu constituency onya 4,000 no Dr. Baumia 14,000 Dr. Baumia 6,000 Asen Central na ye honorable Ken seat and the man another MP candidate you lose seat no the man no lose seat you guys say Dr. Baumia
Dr. Baumia
Can you imagine? It's almost a honorable Ken. And I'm here losing that. Dr. Baumia influence and me lose to a central seat, no? Because many people say about my peace in Pama. What compare Dr.
Baumia no honorable Ken and oh.
Bisabio.
Baumia.
Bisambio. A higher
also.
A higher Binduri. Nandom. Sisala is Lambusie Shama Impoho. Bebieni Anyaso. And when you nane MPP seat, they lose seat in here. Or mom lose seat in now vote sound off to say Dr. Baumia.
To was na area e besan ko back ni akochira die
yeah Kintampo South Tatale Mion Yinyo Daboya Chirepone na ye MPP seat abre ye ko 2024 elections omu nyina lusu seat no omu lusu seat na constituencies for some promo no electorate ni some promo no omu nyina vote sound of say Dr. Baumia e wo those constituencies no afei ye be ye some analysis bi the no asema asenso bo acheto ka say presidential candidate member of parliament emom na say or advertise presidential candidate it is never true between the MPP and the NDC there is not a single time that these two political parties, any presidential candidate, so about any election, or election, every time we vote to those the same members of parliament. You call 1996 President Kufuor about MPP, leading MPP now. Or you call about the President Kufuor vote 2.8 million. Members of parliament 69 now at that time, no more votes 2.3 million. President Kufuor 462,000. Oh, 1996. The year 2000, President Kufuor signed Koye. OBT members of parliament 100 by 139,000 votes. You got 2004 President Kufuor signed Koye.
We are not MPs, number of MPs now they are coming.
96
increase as we go along.
96, you have 60 members of parliament. Kufuor BT 462,000. 2000, you have 100 members of parliament. President Kufuor BT by 139,000 votes. 2004, you have 128 members of parliament. Kufuor BT by 480,000 votes. Nanado by 2008 first round election. Nanado na winning side elections. You have 107 members of parliament. OBT by 189,000 votes. On Owusu elections. Near about 2012, Nanado ever winning elections. But Nanado yes, Owusu elections. Owusu election now, NBC Fagadam Nubian, OBT members of parliament, 123 of them, OBT by 14,000 votes. About 2016, Nanado winning here. You have 169 members of parliament. Nanado votes don't see by 109,000 votes. About 2020, Nanado winning here. OBT members of parliament, 167, OBT 61,000. About 2024, Dr. Bamiel Lusu elections, you have only 88 members of parliament. Satam na yefa not Ablikuma not yet enka. It's 87 ohano. Sa 87 members of parliament then no. Obu BT Dr. Bamiel by 449,000 votes.
Which is
ABC da.
ABC da.
It is as so what you call bantima be catch them say and maybe I say peace. Enya no correct. This is the data. Enya no correct baby Afe yaba say about when you go to nyina. See if I said Dr. Bamia parliamentary candidate and they didn't my MPP say MPP in fact Dr. Bamia and every constituency contest election based on the performance that we now in every constituency young person could be a member of parliament or those constituencies now Accra we need 5 seats to have trouble and also to Tema Central Bawi and Okankwe Central and they have 5 seats all the 5 seats are winning Accra members of parliament now vote doesn't Dr. Bamia. What it means, and NDC form winning vote or Greater Accra region now vote. It doesn't Dr. Bamia. And out of the 34 seats of Accra, Greater Accra, 34 seats now Wahano. But poor performance. So the Dr. Bamia was as a member.
That's why we want to analyze this for everybody.
So the Dr. Bamia was uncle member of parliament. Oh, Greater Accra and want to be winning seat MPP. That is what it shows.
Konya Bako.
Voter region, you need seat or 18 seats and a voter region. But we vote against all the 18 members of parliament on winning seat. We vote to Dr. Bamia. Meaning say Dr. Bamia call as a PC, voter for MPP and go winning seat. OT, you were 9. Only winning seat based on the performance. Western North MPP only 1 seat or Western North as we speak.
Only
1 seat or Western North. There were 9 parliamentary seats in Western North. Dr. Bamia call as PC and going to win seat or Western North based on every constituency numbers we have. Oko ahafo ayo 1 seat e wa ahafo say wona tano not one Gideon Boako hono no Gideon Boako vote do so sin Dr. Bamia and na NDC for 5 million also vote do so Dr. Bamia e tano not ahafo onye seat ho ya Dr. Bamia ko Bono regional out of 12 seats in Bono regional Dr. Bamia ntimi wini ba kumpo e ho ya 1 seat ho Bono East Techiman South and MPP seat ya 11 seat ho Ajemis across a vote do so sin Dr. Bamia 10 NDC MPs no must vote to Dr. Bamia. And to Bono East, Dr. Bamia into mini election or that is what it shows. Yaba Ashanti regional out of 39 seat MPP one, Dr. Bamia vote to Dr. only 17 members of parliament. What I say? Yaba Central regional, there were 23 seats our central region. There were 23 seats our central region. 23 seats in our central region. Dr. Bamia Betima really only 1 seat. Eastern region, you are 33 seats in all. Dr. Bamia Betima really 8 seats based on the numbers we now in each constituency. North-east, you are 3 constituencies.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44.
6 parliamentary seats now. Dr. Bawumia winning only 1. You call Northern Regional. There are 18 seats in the Northern Region. Based on numbers, Dr. Bawumia no Obetumi winning only 3 seats for the MPP. Savannah ontimi nya seat ho. Upper East ontimi nya seat Upper East. The whole Ghana, out of the 276 constituencies of the whole Ghana no. What the Dr. Bawumia was member of parliament and Obetumi winning only 30 seats for the New Patriotic Party. This is what the show win. So Dr. Bawumia got the 276 now. Obetumi winning only 30 seats a high key zongo communities e Ghana ha. Ye go zongo constituency obi anim say.
Let me come there. Igu, the reason why I did Dr. Bawumia buy and he say ye didn't baso ye zongo ni a ono abegina Ghana ka che say se tu abama no betwi zongo vote ni na dia ide aba e dia maye. Now what is so striking is ko tu abam Owusu all the zongo communities
and the zongo constituencies
apart from Winneba Zongo. Now the money who may say all these zongo communities no MPP parliamentary candidates perform better than Dr. Bawumia. Osha all the zongo communities away Aswase, Medina, Owusu, Ashaman, Okakwe Central, but let's give them the trajectory. From Asawasi constituency, Dr. Bawumia 27,206. MPP parliamentary candidate in 31,000.
4,000 votes different.
Yes. Owusu Kradia Kofi.
When release it,
candidate in a PC, you popular and the
4,000 of them. That's what I'm a piece of Dr. Bawumia. 4,000. Medina, Honorable Robert, and Medina, peace ni lusu seat no. Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Bawumia 2,000 votes. Yes. I want to say Nyakaswa. How I come CBT Dr. Bawumia 7,000 votes. Assignment, Zongo community assignment. MPP peace in 25,000. Bawumia 22,000. OBT Dr. Bawumia by 3,000 votes. Assignment.
Yes.
Okakwe Central, Fadama. Ehona Patrick Boama OBT Patrick Boama ye. Sorry, Koni Elder Kesio. OBT Dr. Bawumia by 4,000.
Fadama ho.
OBT Dr. Bawumia 4,000 votes.
So Patrick Boama is popular.
Zongo community.
And Dr. Bawumia was a Zongo. Chief Imam, there be only a Chief Imam area. Fadama.
Ayawaso North, Nima area. The MPP peace in 11,000. Dr. Bawumia 9,000 votes. Otafo 34,000 against 33. Ejira, you lose seat. The people are losing between Dr. Bawumia by 4,000 votes. Ayawaso East.
Terrible.
9,000 as against Dr. Bawumia 8,000.
Terrible performance. I say so mama nchechiri. Aha yesire. Utengu.
Yesit na.
Igu mfemi obi wasu meti eni. Aha yesire.
Anya me na metie
ye chamia ubisame. Asemi ode bawo. Eyo ode na adefo. Tie we sire mu Dr. Bawumia se mutu abamamia. Esire mu vote. The first time I did Northerner. Eba Bejina MPP as a presidential candidate. First time I did Kremoni. Babejina. These are the strength of Dr. Bawumia. Per his language. These are the performance. Data no near them omono. Mimi started. What happened? They say every candidate to one northern region, BR or a parliamentary candidate for MPP, they perform better. Almost about 85% perform better than Dr. Bawumia in the northern region.
Where you seat MPP winning here, you have 10 seats or northern region. I had a Tolon. Nippon or Quarter will teach Dr. Bawumia. I am Tolon constituency no. Please say where MPP
Tolon constituency yes.
Tolon OBT MPP by OBT Dr. Bawumia 2,000 votes. Gushegu as we speak a MPP seat. OBT Dr. Bawumia by 3,000 votes. Yakwa Pandai and Martin Yindam constituency as Maba Huneya Supreme Court attending no. OBT Dr. Bawumia by 2,000 votes.
Yes.
Savelugu a MPP seat. Nippon winning OBT Dr. Bawumia by 4,000 votes.
Yes.
Yagaba Kabore a MPP seat. OBT Dr. Bawumia 600 votes. Nalerugu Gambaga a MPP seat. OBT Dr. Bawumia almost about 60 votes. Karaga as we speak a MPP seat. Nippon winning OBT Dr. Bawumia 7,000 votes. Karaga. Yakwa Damangwa na Abujina po constituency Abujina po constituency ni Damangu. we as the make or ye bo bia di o nyesa fe na ye di ntro ho ye fa ye bo mi go en
Obusu Dr. Bawumia 4,000 votes.
What
4,200 votes.
Dr. Bawumia by 4,200 votes. E wo ho en na bugina port abonte say en san trouble ma Dr. Bawumia. Bimbila. These are the two constituencies. Doctor. Bimbila the so one ane wale ho na e ho ne the close enclaves how Bawumia ni Kofi and Kasano no. But even sure those omo bi cho mo the margins
it just 1,000 be.
So Tatale Tambuli ne Thomas Mbumba the constituency will be Dr. Bawumia by 1,000. Now you lose seat no. Nipa no lose ni biti Dr. Bawumia by 2,000. You know ye seat. Nipa no lose seat no e biti Dr. Bawumia by 1,000. That boy ya nipa no lose seat biti Dr. Bawumia another 1,000 votes. Chirepone nipa no win seat or lose seat no. Obiti Dr. Bawumia Binduri e close to we be antokwa no bokoni ade no. Nipa no winning ya 7 or lose seat nipa nya 7,000. Dr. Bawumia 2,000 obiti by 5,000 votes. It mo amugidi se bokon tokwa na se bio any effect our elections no.
There one be cheche ma che nkumansa na ye de ho na wi. Wo de wi no.
Sisala is na ye MPP seat ye lusi ye. Nipa no lusi ni biti Dr. Bawumia Lambusi na ye MPP seat. Nipa no lusi biti Dr. Bawumia by 2,000. Nandom na ye MPP seat. Nipa no lusi ye biti Dr. Bawumia by 1,200 votes.
Yes. Yenko last one. Total 5 northern regions inku. Vote to Akufo-Addo Dijaye was 904,880 votes. Party bi our coalition our base and here President Akufo-Addo no yesemuni o. No yesemuni. For the first time you be semuni koye. Dr. Bawumia tie vote no so about 759,108. What is the difference?
Between Dr. Bawumia and Nana Danko Akufo-Addo 2020-2004. Now the vote were the 5 northern regions between Dr. Bawumia 145,000.
It's Owusu 145,000 votes.
That was the region because of the
first time I had Danko Akufo-Addo election.
Yes.
Any nipa office radio no no.
So the vote 145,700.
Serious.
That were the 5 northern regions. What you say? We read Mahama and Nanadwa difference in the 402,000. Mahama against Bawumia no 620,000 votes in the 5 northern regions. What you say? Say I can say about why you to know. Asema you catch delegates nie. E ka ye do every region because of say Dr. Bawumia ko elections any year. Ashanti region between 2020 and 2024. You dey 429,000 votes. It delegates am Ashanti region. Bawumia mo dey ma ye no ye ko to aba in the year 2024.
Ye dey abaka
129,000 e Ashanti region.
Greater Accra.
Ye dey 571,000 because of say Dr. Bawumia be gina so ko to aba. Between Greater Accra and Ashanti region alone, MPP dey 1 million votes. Between 2 regions Dr. Bawumia lead ye MPP abo 2,000. There the two Dr. Bawumia in 2024 between Ashanti region and Greater Accra alone. MPP had 1 million votes. Eastern region they had 253,000 votes because of say Dr. Bawumia representing here.
Difference.
Central region they had 231,000 votes. Northern region they had 39,000 in the northern region as we speak.
Savannah region 23,000.
They had 23,000. Western region, you had 164,000. Western North, you had 51,000 OT region, you had 17,000 Voter region, you had 43,000 Voter region. Blue East, you had 28,000 Blue East because Dr. Bawumia Neji and him say young fan about also. This regions, you know.
Engineer, wrap up, no. Just give the final, na inkum baby a meka akusie ni say Dr. Bawumia ye wo figures bi ho a ye de mamanfo om so boko constituencies bi ho a unya 0 tienio and we are repeating constituencies ni bi ho a ye bebobo a unya 0 almost about 13 to 20 constituencies unya 0 more than that. Then when you go and say that boko for him for no and the can say moment to about mama pushing na eko no
for no kusasi for no se me ento aba enti say a political party na ye serious political party ye numbers ye ba kofa candidate or ye controversial between two tribes e be ma one tribe will say omo nto aba ma no nti no ye ntina se ye hwe ne hi now one thing na me dey awiru na me ye awiru abapo na and say kusasi for voters eligible voters 600,000 and na omutimi to aba Ghana ha ya di ba omiaba automatically we have a deficit of 600,000 votes Owusu if so na me agree it is zero na yenya na ba omiagro for no ko justify and na Kumase justify it will work because MPP delegates me see ye petumi ye presidential candidate ye kwa koyi a leader obetimade ajivote every Ghana onyina will be appealing to every Ghanaian
bia obetima
je kufo bae tribe bi ankoto abantia no amane se rubeboa
yeah
edibo I buy the same thing na do dan kokufu ado buy the same thing why Dr. Bawumia it koso me
na last na me no Dr. Bempah na so bi obontia wo say before time 1996 before 8 regions were nya members of parliament or say and another time 2012 nanado enya 12 region seats and on no time as in 2004 you know 2024 in 7 regions it is not true the catch delegates is about 2 years and who to so kwa amfa Dr. Bawumia to who data send amfa no that video is out there Dr. Bawumia say in 2024 no in 7 regions nya members of parliament no crow me say in this 2024 you no 2024 about 2014 it is only in 4 regions per na ye need members of parliament this na so gina Dr. Bawumia koya so upper east upper west oti region and voter in Dr. Bawumia ko gina Bawumia ka say in 7 regions any seat ho a
it's a lie no correct it's a lie
this is the result of the 2004 parliamentary way no
2024
1996 President Kufuor time the only 3 regions are MPP anya seat ho a voter upper east and upper west that was out of the 10 regions
yes
and the Dr. Bawumia ko gina Obi ka say President Kufuor time in 8 regions were anya seat anya no correct
it's a lie
in 1996 election
yes
the last one and another dan Kufuor in 2012 these are regions anya seat Ashanti region 44 Greater Accra 14 Eastern 26 Bronga half 13 Western region yenya 8 Central region yenya 7 ho yeba Northern yenya 11 Upper East 2 Upper West 0 voter 0 18 in 2012 so Dr. Bawumia ko gina baby ka in 2012 yenya 6 region seat ho anya no correct the only 2 regions and another time yenya seat ho was only in the Upper West and the voter region Kufuor 1996 and then another 2012 mpono almost seat o manya no so asin Dr. Bawumia in 2024 in 4 regions one year seat ho I think say
in this year na voter population no so akoso Dr. Bawumia time no na akosoro than near ekeka ye
na ngu here me can say minimum yai say for a few days you know obehu social media ye dey most of the data Dr. Bawumia believe in data. Then go for Mudina China. We are delegates now here. And the data they buy are propaganda. We want you to understand, say, candidate na they buy no Ghana form pen. Some of the Saba BMU, we will find it difficult. It will be maybe probably abysmal than this.
Now all we want Zongo, any northern region. Ma yenti Dr. Bawumia say more catch.
Yes, that's why I like you. Ma yenti. That's why I like you. Just put it there. Let's put it there. Na yenti the Dr. Bawumia kan. 10 lies of Bawumia.
Omunjin this MPP. Omude Dr. Bawumia beba. But omude me badia. Omube tuamano. Omube tuamano. Sana mukaya. Omube tuamano. Amba. Utiye asama zongo for eka enano. Ascended power. Zongo for say. Omunjin this MPP. Omude Dr. Bawumia beba. But omude me badia. Omube tuamano. Omube tuamano. Sana mukaya. Omube tuamano. Amba. Enti. Ushe North, na Ushe Zungwa, two strongholds Dr. Bawumia Bejina ebeto form. And top form so NDC to me we need election.
Bahano, ye be see toilets, amamu. Ye be see toilets.
We Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia one kaye it is a wenya ya de so ano
ese mu de nyina kan na am say mre na no because of time ti na no ye pese ba de hu say etiefo ne delegates montase ne sabesipa ni komina haban ye tase ne abanyansafo going forward na MPP is at a crescendo ye gina political crossroads. We need to reinvent the wheel, get a new leader to lead us and appeal to the ordinary voters. And multi ye di data papa no a you could be in a chino or the data obiba jk or babia or the data and there are many data he cannot respond to the data. We are daring Bawumia people to come and disprove this data e dia beguo say asema ye kan the performance per the data is the worst in the history of MPP, the worst performance by any presidential candidate in the history of MPP. And then you have to done. Now some make nyina ne hwe. Sabiu ye nuanu mo Dr. Bawumia side or more planning a tritrasem intelligent reporter yenya ne nyoma mo keka no sabi ye pass review every day in and day out security reporter yenya ne nyoma ma planning se mo pese mo ye nyina no. Who say a party back. Now, Monkrofo na munu omukoye sa meeting no mo na beka. Today they still giving us security briefings and then yoma mo planning. Why is Dr. Bawumia team so desperate to win these elections? Ghana for air can say Dr. Bawumia ye adom the person we ye adom said ye ma adom ama no ye bi ma Kennedy Japan ingu the American what you say early concession by about 1 o'clock. No about no about we hold press conference that oye ma adom ama no consider ma Kennedy akonfra ko Japan wo we kwa de fie de dom ama de o se no odwitwi ne se no wada wo sorry ya de se ni nua Bawumia say wa consider defeat or the telephone bro Kennedy Japan so ye umia ti asema ye kan se Kennedy win elections na we. There's no way Dr. Bawumia can win these elections, and I know what I'm seeing. I know what the delegates are planning. I know what the shock that is coming. Dr. Bawumia shock no ba. Nya kukudro na jina wonaso. Na for telephone. So on vekura na make ma bobo me telephone number ma. Owusu Bempah ya ready jina kere Japan chain.
On friend.
It's about 1:30 results na be duru awiero. 1:32 acha 2:30. Dr. Bawumia no afre Kennedy Japan. No concede defeat. No congratulate you. Now no apam for nyina ma be kan ye ho na ya ye a build a solid party going forward in 2028. Ye nim se onyankopon be sakra wadwene onyankopon be kan wadwene ama wo se so nyame ama osafo hene na wo pre kofa hin chesha obi anso da etie se baby aye due no matter what they plan to do inku no matter how they are planning ye ko buan krofo ni akote ballot papers akogum ene ye koye say ye planning some krofo bi nye say ye fa macho memra polling station ye be ye say no le srawo o ye macho ma say the IGP kan onye macho che police for. We don't want to put ourselves into a mayhem. Political party ye MPP ye democracy ni kabima nkebi amomodi no ye be whitewash ye who say we are a violent political party. That one, the statement will exonerate everybody. Said the desperation koswa the party move for ni bia omo the other side. So kasa kwa na kasa na tia obi a na ye sopaw eye wayi no. Ye say ni nyina betwa Saturday. Egu eti media me chopa and amede pa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Early concession is very important. Yo ma adwoma ama no. Me say ye bi ma Kennedy akompre ko Japan. Nothing results no by that shock you. It will shock you. You cannot stand on your feet. The data that we have and the results will be coming like rapture. It will shock you. Et you know me say my appeal to you. Man ranti o metwa ho ahia and advice so wrongly say wait this time round wait. Yes said you ultimi ye ma adwoma hama Emma Sundre Baya, Yema Kennedy Akomplako Japan. Now, early concession speech, Matthias is so true speech. Ochoa, concession speech, Fashion we say, oh, dying in IAC, we gave you a run for your money, and then you thank the MPP. Bempah behave, you are not behaving, I know, obey me the share speech, you say. Bempah behave ingumana
obetimi aye
obetimi dia share speech
asekojo opanko
asese so ogu be
onto ombe trama
ndikojo opanko mo
otimi na abo ni bia bia
Bempah behave wa ma me ni nyina ti mo wie na mo ye mo concession party no obetimi di lumba anyu ye nti obi ahim mikunu ma mi be mikunu so so kojina Supreme Court eko di adanse mai etu ku ho ma je ku be chebe lamteni ekufu adonum ni ade na anye ye nti ho no wetuma bolumba nyom
eno kwa so ko no wie say ya hye na miunya okọ ye ne numbers ne gu
ama vice president
no ano
ama ye iti
no ano
early concession what do you think before we go early concession
obeye ho hia
iti obeye
why men so be da se papa ana no of aba so oba be kum
da be fa sa mama bi ene me no na eko
o be se pan
aye ba Saturday no ye wie no na che se wudu wuni ayi political za
ya de
se mi ntade fita mu enko bubu kuti kiaram ko tobi ma
mejudi
na because me the mission bata kari fita munya ready na ye nyina ye me free baby am call rounds am free am call presidential candidate the new flag bearer Kennedy Japan is a new leader of the new patriotic party, the new flag bearer. Mark my words here today, nothing will change.
And no, Ernest Owusu Bempah, aka Abua Papo, and no Eddie and Komo. Now, and Komo, I did it in the theatre, and say, well, we are delegate. Now, this is the time. SSA Ubwa Emma, the new spiritor, Eba new patriotic party, Nelly party, no. In 2028 elections, no, as I see in United Boa, Emma Nebaso, a Jumano a simple, near Judy say obey. Now, Ansani Abaso, so no, and a special person be and so a birthday. Ma Yawishano, na Yanko, your friend Mr. Isaac Kwao Ampiao. Now, we say on this day, many years ago, a wonderful human being was born. And that person was you. After all these years,